Good afternoon, you awakening wonders. Thank you guys for the comments. It gives me a lot to think about, respond to. So thank you. So, I think I'm going to stop counting days now. What is it? We're on day 11 or 12 now. Today's topic is taming the animal part of us, understanding that your body has been programmed, conditioned for decades, or however old or young you are. And so consider the body to be the unconscious mind, and up here is the conscious mind. So, but the body does give a lot of instructions to your mind, and it sort of spies on your brain, right? A good example, I remember this from Dr. Joe. He would say that before you get off the chair, or if you're laying on the floor, before you get off the ground, your mind's intention has been registered by the body that, okay, looks like he is getting up. He's not lying to himself. Okay, looks like he needs to get up. And before he gets up, the body has to release certain hormones to create certain rush of blood to the head. So when he stands up, he doesn't faint. He doesn't pass out. And we keep that equilibrium going. So there's an element of your body that spies on your mind all the time for your own good, right? And in certain cases, our, what is it called? A very, very lowest level instinctual neurological response that we have at the base of our skull. It was invented by 3 Russian neuropsychologists in the last half of the 20th century. I forgot the name. It'll probably come to me. Oh, okay, it'll come to me. And when that happens, when you put your hand on the stove and the brain hasn't thought about anything, the body will still throw your hand away from the fire, sometimes even push you away from the striking snake, right? So, but that comes with a price. And the price is, I don't know how many of you guys have experienced this, I remember just generally meditating before I met Dr. Joe Dispenza, and my brain exploded, and every energy center in my mind and brain and body exploded from awe and magic and everything else. And we'll come back to the magic part. But before that, sitting in one place for 30 minutes of meditation seemed like a lot, where your body just didn't want to do it. Well, I was like, can we start tomorrow? Can we, it's trash day. Did we put the trash out? No, that didn't work either. And then it'll just come up with something else and something else and something else. The animal part of you wants to just do things that it has always done. It likes to unconsciously go through the program of the day and night. Doing new things, it's not comfortable with new things, If you're an angry person, if you're a road rage person, when you sit in the car, your body gets ready to be angry. Your body's like, all right, this is what we do. Somebody's about to cut us over. Are they about to get us mad? Okay, now we're mad. Now we're going to call them names, and we're going to do this and that. And your body doesn't discriminate. Your body doesn't care if it's good or bad for you. Your body just says, this is what he wants. This is what she wants. So we're going to do that. And when you tame the body, and you just sit there, and you do the 2-hour-long meditation, and sometimes my butt would get so tired of sitting in a chair that it would start to feel that pain when you've been sitting in a chair for too long. And that would only happen when I was having trouble going very deep into the unconscious, or the quantum. When I was having trouble getting in the quantum. Once I was in the quantum, I didn't feel anything. There were a lot of people next to me that would feel some, there were people from all ages, we had people from 75 countries. So some people that have chronic pains, they would feel something in the leg. Some people have back issues, so they would start to feel things in the back, and they would realize, they would push their awareness back into the quantum, and the pain would go away. The discomfort would go away. They would just become one with the rest of the 99% of our existence. We pay way more attention to our hologram, which is less than 0.001% of our life and existence in our body. We call it our body. I've started to just call it a hologram because it barely exists. The only reason I can touch my hand is because the electrons are repelling each other. That's why we can touch things. When you get into the deep meditative state of quantum and you just do this and you suspend the repulsion of electrons and you just go right through yourself and and then you just, when you're there in the quantum, it feels so much, I don't know what the right word is, emotion, love, becoming part of the real you for the first time. And you don't know how to handle it. Your body doesn't know. Your hologram doesn't know how to handle it. So you start shaking. You start crying uncontrollably. Men cried way more than women did in this seminar because we like to just press everything down, right? Our emotions. There's I don't know if this is a quite famous TikTok or YouTube video or some compilation of people asking men, what do you do when you feel hurt, when you feel alone, when your heart is broken? When you feel broken, what do? And it was almost universal. All men said, who do you call? Sorry, was the question. Who are you going to reach out to? And universally, every man said, nobody. Nobody cares. I'm a man. Suck it up. Walk it off. So when we surrendered, truly surrendered, and became one with which is most of our existence, the emptiness, the quantum field, when you become less matter and when you become more energy, when you become more frequency, it's an explosion of joy. We just called it the orgasm. We just called it a full body orgasm because it just feels unbelievable. Yesterday I went to check the mail and I felt weightless. For a moment, I hit a gust of wind on the way to the mailbox, and I almost got worried that I was going to fly away with the wind. That's crazy. It felt so funny. I was like, I can feel my feet touching the ground, but I almost feel none of the rest of my body. It was funny. I felt like I was just levitating and somehow still managing to touch the floor. It's just getting into such a crazy level of presence of your awareness into your true self of quantum that it is affecting you and you're feeling it live. It is affecting your hologram, and it is giving different information to my body, right? It is giving different new frequency. Frequency is all information. So new frequency going into your autonomic nervous system and affecting your hologram. It registers and it starts to make changes in your body. We saw the brain scans. People that go into these 7 days do not come out with the same brain. They literally have a different brain structure. Structurally, they did brain scans. They did blood work of before, in the middle, before some certain meditations, after certain meditations, at the end of the training of the entire week. Nothing was the same. Immunoglobulins, the hormones being released from the pituitary glands and pineal gland, everything was different. You don't walk out as the same person. I healed my elbow. I've had an elbow pain for a long time, years. I can remember as far as 5-6 years. Nothing ever happened that I could fix it with doctors and physical therapies or whatever. 2 healing meditations, it was gone. I couldn't believe it. So, blood work is different. Brain structure changed. You don't want to control anything anymore. You just tease the universe towards your desires of what you want to experience next in your hologramic life. And you stay in that state of emotional future. You stay in that high frequency elevation of what you want to achieve. Freedom, joy, love, gratitude. You know? Your senses change. They say up to 27% of your sensory experience has increased. That's a lot. Imagine if you can see 25% more, hear 25% more, feel the details 25% more. Everything in your life is different afterwards. Your entire experience is different. I was never the controlling guy. I was always live and let live kind of a person. So I don't control things in my life anyway. And I've recently, I think since last year or 2 years ago, I realized that when I have to worry about something, when I have to stress about a certain thing, I block it off until the point of me having to deal with it. So why suffer for hours and weeks and days before I actually have to do something about it? I wait until that moment. And that's when I open the floodgates and just deal with it then. However it is. I can only control certain aspects of how I react to things, right? Everything else is not in my control anyway. The big realization for people in this week was also that we need to become more and more process oriented, right? Of how you change yourself. And then at the same time, when you want an outcome or a desire in your life, you live in a state of that future and then you forget about the process. You let the quantum deal with the process of how you get there. So I know that sounds contradictory, but when you're doing the meditations, you cannot say by the end of this meditation, if I don't achieve this, that means I failed, the meditation sucked, it was horrible, it didn't work, I didn't quantum leap, I didn't change the box. No, you can't do that. You have to be satisfied with your efforts at the end of it. And then you just do it over and over again. Like today, I woke up with low energy. Today I woke up with some sad energy. I didn't know why I was feeling that. I was almost regretting. I was like, did I not meditate enough? Did I not do this or did I not do that? I was like, shut up. Just start over. Go grab your blindfolds. Go grab your headphones. Sit down. Get back into that beautiful state of your future that you wish to be in. Get in there. Feel it. Touch it. Become part of it. Make it a part of you. Bring that future body into this. Feel it. Sit there with it. Let your autonomic nervous system fix things. And then just let go and be free of how that happens. Just let it go. Let the higher self deal with the rest. Let the 99% of you deal with it. When we try to fix things in our life from the hologram, that's when it takes time, that's when you're stressed, that's when you... So, letting go is the best thing. It is so freeing. Yes. Life is so beautiful. When somebody asks me, how's it going? How's your day going? I just want to scream. Amazing! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. You know? You touch the God in you, you touch the divine, you become part of God, you become part of the quantum. You feel the frequencies, you feel the wholeness. How could you want anything when you feel whole? How could you? You couldn't. You feel like you already have everything. Those things are short-lived initially, until you keep bringing it back. And guys, the focus of that is, you keep doing that until your body changes, your body energy changes. The body starts to embody the future you that you are so driving it into over and over again. And so skipping the day is non-optional. Why would you skip a date with a God? If you're going to go see God, you get to spend time with God, touch it. You just want to feel that infinite love. Why would you miss it? How bad do you want that? How bad do you want to become a magician of your life? A wizard? Why would you not want that? You know? If I had $1 for every time somebody told me, why did I wait this long to figure this out? Why did I wait this long? How come nobody talked to me about this decades ago? I would have $2,000 because there were 2,000 people there. So, where's my dog? Oh, I dropped him off at the salon. It's his appointment day. He's gonna look very nice when he gets back. I hope they don't cut his hair too short. Don't miss the date with Divine. Get the meditation of harmonizing your energy centers, and he will say 1 and he'll say 4 and he'll say 6 and he'll say 8. So I hope you guys can Google, figure out what he means when he says those things, so you can enjoy his guided meditations. Also, get his course, progressive course. Guys, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just telling you this will change your entire freaking life. Get his advanced prep course that people have to watch before they go in. Guys, just watch that and then do those meditations. I watched it before I went in, and when I came out of it, I'm watching it again these days. I'm going to start continuing and finish it in the next couple days. Everything seemed different. Everything sounded different. Not because the information is new, but because I'm new. Not because the information is different, but because I'm now different. It's so amazing to feel like you're the magician. It's so amazing when you know you can touch unlimited love. Literally, seriously. It will overcome your animal self so much that lust, this constant state of I need sex or I need to date or I need this or I will disappear. You will feel so complete within you that when you look at other people, the animal lust mind is off. Your infinite love mind is on. You just want to bless everybody. With your eyes, when you look at them, you're like, bless you. You know? If somebody cuts you off in the middle of the road, you'd be like, oh my God, bless you. I hope your body learns to calm itself so you can enjoy life. What are you screaming over there alone in the car? What are you rushing to? Take a deep breath. Understand that you're divine. Understand that you're the magician of your life. People love to say that all the good things in their life was their fault and all the bad things in their life was other people's fault. No. No. Everything that happens to you in life is attracted by you. I know. Horrible, horrible things happen, but everything is your fault. When you look at it that way, when you start to explore your body, when you start to explore the negative and horrible and low vibrational things that are stuck in you, that you must release, you must surrender them into the quantum. Let your body rebuild itself. Let the quantum touch you. Let the divine go right through you. And every time it goes right through you, everything changes in the hologram. Because when the information in the frequency changes, the information that is being received and translated is different. It must show evidence in your hologramic real life. It must. It's the law. So enjoy it. Stay consistent. Especially the days where you don't want to do anything. Especially the days where you're just upset about something. There are many, many times, where I feel sad and I don't know why. I can't put a finger on it. I just feel sad, right? Or I'm feeling low vibrational. And then I just have to lift it up. Watch stuff, remind myself of things. Practice, get my butt on the floor or on the couch. I did a 90-minute walking meditation today. And I just walked in my house. Walked outside at the end for a little bit. It was really intense, I just wanted to scream and cry with joy. It was beautiful. And it goes up and down, right? You'll get distracted. You'll bump into something. Or when you're sitting down, the dog comes and rubs against you or licks you, whatever, and then you just get distracted. You have to get back in it and get back in it. And as you practice, you're changing your brain, literally. You're changing your body. And you're allowing your being to become unconsciously programmed to be able to stay in that state. Your awareness gets stronger, your attention span gets stronger, your feeling into that high vibrational becomes more autonomous. And you'll just feel more whole, you'll feel more happy, you'll feel so much love. I have a healing meditation coming up soon, so I need to text my buddies to make sure they're all ready and good to go, and then we're going to work on 3 little beautiful children today. I love you.